to a tough decision, easy pickings. The steal from Jimmy Clark III, and going coast to coast practically for the opening score. Was replete with a high degree of difficulty as he pump faked against Isaac Bonga. Stepped to straddle the three-point line as the corner three drilled from Jordan Wara to make it a one-score game once again. That's at least three ballers worked effectively for both teams in the early stages. Wara looking for his second three of the night and bottoms it. And each team's points have come from the hand of one individual player. Jimmy Clark III. Jalen Horde with the offensive rebound and leading in the category that no team wants to lead in. They commit more turnovers than anyone else at 14.3 per game. Moneke pump faking, comes up the other side and gets the field goal to fall, his first score of the game. As Makabija on that previous trip down the floor, evening up the turnover count at 5 apiece. And Jimmy Clark III with a quickness against Kalinic into the lane, finishes through the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line looking to add one more. Horde fakes the three, biting on it as Izundu. They go down to Swordkin, turnaround hook, bottom beautifully. The marquee matchup. Swordkin has a three in his bag as well, but he so effective down on the low post. My goodness, but Jordan Wara is cooking from the perimeter. 3 out of 3 from downtown for 9 points in the game. And it's a two-fisted flush on the rack attack from Jimmy Clark III, who is irrepressible here in the first quarter. So Jimmy Clark III taking a seat on the bench, having racked up 10 points on perfect shooting from all over the floor. Corner three, Jordan Wara looking for his fourth, and he is unconscious here in the first quarter. Now one-on-one battle between Swordkin and Izundu. Izundu bodying him up. Swordkin reaching into his bag, pivoting, pump faking, and gets the field goal to fall. Blatt surveying the scene, back to the perimeter, extra bash down to the corner. Oh, that's a tough made three by O'Shea Brissett. There's the 5 on the floor for the home team. Butler penetrates. Now they've called it a continuation. Terrific take to the rack and laser-like focus. Butler saw the gap, attack. Swordkin fakes the three, drives on Yago Dos Santos, leaves his feet to pass. Brissett looking for his second three ball, and he shoots the ball beautifully. They go down to Izundu, who's got Ojale, who's got a huge size advantage over Tamir Blatt. Swordkin came over to help, but a case of too little, too late. Flush finish on the inside results in a pump fake, fist pump from O'Shea Brissett. O'Shea Brissett, Makabija set up in their matchup zone. Threading the needle beautifully. Oh, what a terrific finish. The highest degree of difficulty on that completion. Ball still live. Ife Lumbo comes down with it off the missed corner J, the missed corner hook. On the follow once again, Jalen Horde. Cody Miller-McIntyre with just his second field goal attempt. Remains scoreless. Oh, what a spin move. Roman Swordkin slapped out of bounds by Cody Miller-McIntyre. His first rejection, and he's working to extend their largest lead of the game. Lundberg kicks it down to the corner. Swordkin working against Bolon Boy. Oh, loses him with the step. Oh, that is a sensational move. Roman Swordkin from the high post, the shoulder fake to the baseline to shake off Bolon Boy. Raking strides down the lane. And Lundberg has lost the basketball and he's presented it gift wrap to Chima Moneke, who unselfishly offloads to Cody Miller-McIntyre to hook him up with his first score of the game after opening 0 of 4 from the field. Terrific work by Chima Moneke once again to bag his second steal of the game. So alert. Shot clock turned off, of course, as Clark sees a seam, attacks, big 1-2 step. Oh, got all the way to the goal, couldn't find the finish. Contorting his body. How about that for teamwork for Maccabi Rapid Tel Aviv? So Miller-McIntyre needs a receiver. Chima Moneke did a good job getting himself open. He attacks Will Raymond, count the basket. That is wonderful recognition by Chima Moneke. And then an alley-oop beneath the rim to bring his team back to within 4. Here's Jimmy Clark III, attacking Wara, crosses him up, gets to the goal. Oh, that is sensational. Jimmy Clark III right into the heart of the Zvezda defense. And it took practically 4 minutes, but they finally have a score. The Makabija plays point forward, bring it over the halfway line, attacking on the acceleration. Jordan Wara with the gorgeous reverse. 5 points in a row for Jordan Wara, and he has brought his team back to within 1. And then the steal from Kalinic to dispossess Jimmy Clark III, applying the brakes, and Crvena Zvezda, Meridianbet Belgrade, have used a 12-2 burst to begin this second half to overturn a 9-point single solitary bucket scored at the 4-minute mark by Jimmy Clark III. Ball hasn't left his hands. He pulls the trigger. That's an air ball. Rebounding O'Shea Brissett, and the 3-ball landed. 20 lead changes now, with 2.5 minutes or thereabouts remaining in the quarter. Wide open for a rim-rocking jam is Abuka Azundu by 4. Splitting the gap. Lundberg gets to the window. That's terrific touch. My goodness. And as the hooter sounds to conclude quarter number 3, we have a 1-possession game. Santos setting a screen. Lots of physicality out on the perimeter. They dump it down low. Horde, pump fake, finish through the foul committed by Butler. Wonderful recognition. Miller McIntyre rotates it to Ojale. Butler working the dribble, got the 3-pointer up and over. Azundu with a magnificent offensive rebound and stick back. Lots of space in the middle of the matchup zone. Swordkin's cut, exploited it, but how about that for a sneak-up steal from the weak side? Oh my goodness, that is a sensational alley-oop completion. And the home fans performing the pogo here at the Belgrade Arena. Jimmy Clark working against Wara. Attacks, contorts his body. That is a remarkable finish from Jimmy Clark III. He was going left, he shot it right. It's a 1-score affair. Jimmy Clark III, step back 3. Oh, and he drops it right into the eye of the Zvezda defender who was seeking to climb into his jersey. Cody Miller-McIntyre with the offensive rebound. Wara gives it back to Miller-McIntyre. Extra pass finds Butler. He drives, throws up a prayer and gets the shooter's roll. High degree of creativity. The whistle went. It's not a new 24 or a 14. Cody Miller-McIntyre with the hesitation. What an offload to Chima Moneke, and he finishes on the inside. 14 points in the game. Swordkin, perfect from the free throw line so far tonight. And he's missed for the first time. Looking to make it a 2-point lead for Makabija. And he can't get either to 4. O'Shea Brissett got a hand on the basketball, but that man again, Chima Moneke coming up with the possession. Crunch time here at the Belgrade Arena. Wara from the top of the key, off the heel of the hoop, and he's been tapped around, and there is the final buzzer.